Hey there, everybody. Welcome to Crypto Nightly. We have an exciting one for you today. All kinds of stuff is going on in the market. Kind of looks like a bull trap. We're going to talk about it. Are you prepared? What's your investing plan? Do you have your investing plan all, tuned up, ready to go? So we're going to talk about it today. Without any further ado, let's get it started.
What up?
How did that happen? Did you stop it early?
I didn't stop it.
Huh. Maybe it just ended quicker than I thought it would. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? How you doing, Desert? How are things going, man?
Doing good. You know, it is Wednesday. I had to think about that for a second.
Good evening, Ufaziu and Crypto King. Shout out to you guys. You guys are fantastic. Thank you guys for joining us here today. Yeah. Market's crazy, man. Market's crazy. Twitter's been boring. Besides some of the special things that I was just looking at that just nearly made me cry on the timeline. If anybody follows me, make sure that you catch that last reel that I just retweeted. It's pretty demented, honestly, and I am disgusted with myself for laughing so hard.
Oh, we got a new person.
Oh, what's up? Risk Gaming. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining us. We're excited to see you here. I believe we're growing, man. We're growing. Jpg Empire is growing. I love it. Now we have new people. It's exciting. Well, everybody that's here, right? I'll tell you all the alpha because not many people are here yet. But tomorrow we are going to have a show an hour early, and it may or may not be for a special reason. Make sure that you're following at JPEG Empire.
He's confirmed.
The _ John Carter, Desert _ Crypto, the Seji3, Chinbot Bridge. Make sure you're following everybody. Make sure you like, subscribe, and retweet. What is up, Bad Fox? Appreciate you. Howdy. How you doing? Appreciate you.
So AJ did confirm and gave us a shout out this morning on his show.
The AJ Pleasanton. That's fantastic. And yeah.
Pleasanton.
What?
I said yes, the AJ Pleasanton.
Yep. Dude, he's so nice. Him and and his wife is so nice. Him and his wife are so nice. They are like the sweetest people, maybe in crypto, to be honest. But I need to tell him whenever I see him, whenever we talk to him tomorrow, like, God dang, you're always in Maryland. I live here, bro. You know?
Yeah, like he knows you live in Maryland, bro.
Well, I mean, of course.
John is
like,
frozen. You're frozen.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Yes.
You're frozen.
I'm not frozen.
Your mom's frozen. No, I'm just
either way.
But anyways, yeah. So I'm gonna tell him we're gonna have to, do some Maryland stuff sometime or whatever. Rug.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to wear my Grogger shirt tomorrow. We will get into the mind of AJ Writes Crypto. Should be an awesome show. Maybe we can get him to do some real TA and not this stuff that I do.
Oh, you do real TA. You just got to figure out how to do the Elliott waves, and then everything will be better.
No, everybody has their own strategy. I'm a market cipher and the moving averages type of guy. But everybody that's in here, do us a favor. Oh, are we even? Did I click live?
Oh, on Rumble? Is that what you're asking?
Yes, we are on Rumble. So if you are joining us from Rumble, do us a favor, subscribe, hit the Rumble, because I'm seeing we get quite a few views, but we have no subscribers. And a lot of them are like raw views, but we also have a lot of unique views. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hit that like, subscribe, hit the Rumble. If you are on YouTube, of course, share, like, subscribe, notification bell. Tell everybody, tell your friends. Let's grow this channel. We are
Tell your
here for
grandma.
you every night, Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific. Hold on one second.
You know, I hope you can hear me right now, because a question that I had for you before is, do you have freaking birds?
I have dogs that the only thing they love is they're like Kong
Squeak
balls.
toy?
That's
Okay.
what she's squeaking
Okay,
right now.
dude. So
It's
the
like
other
her
day,
freaking blanket. Yes.
I was so surprised. The other day, I was like, does Desert have freaking birds? Because there are certain kinds of like unique people in this world. And I will say one of those kinds of unique people own African greys. Do you know about African greys?
My my ex coworker, well, he's not my ex coworker, but my partner that I rolled around with before I moved up here, they have a house full of birds, bro. And
But like,
his little princess is an African gray.
dude, do you know that their lifespan is like 70
like
to 80 years?
It's like, no, I think it's longer. It's like 100 years or something like that. He will be long dead. And then, so his wife is always like, she's like one of those rescue people.
Yeah.
So they got a bunch of like parrots, and I don't even know what these birds are called, but it's like half bald and freaking.
Yeah, no,
But
they
it's
can
like
get up to like 80 years. But no,
Yeah.
the birds are crazy. That's a whole like special niche. Like, okay, so I thought, no offense to anybody out there, but you know, there's a certain type of person that chooses cats over dogs,
Right.
right? And there is a certain type of person that chooses birds over cats or dogs. That's all I'm gonna say there.
Well,
Yeah.
they have birds and dogs.
Yeah,
They got
not
like
throwing
6.
any
Yeah.
shade. I'm just saying it is a very different thing. Anybody can have a dog, and it's like, you got a dog, right? Certain people choose cats, and then birds are a super choice.
Yeah.
Kind of like
Especially
lizards and snakes.
Especially one that's gonna live 70 or 80 years.
Yeah, you have to have a whole like lineage plan,
Right.
which is crazy.
And there was like they had to like almost go through like adoption paperwork to get some of these birds. You know what I mean? Because some of them are rescues, like, you know, they're missing a foot or something like that. The African gray isn't, but yeah, they had to sit down and get interviewed by the bird sanctuary, and they had to like prove income, that they could afford the cages and the special needs of the birds. I was like, you're crazy, bro.
Dude, people don't even do that for their children.
No,
You know what I'm saying? What do you mean you planned out their 70 years of their life?
Right.
That's crazy. What's up,
Blockchain Bonehead? What's up, bro?
Hey, man.
How's it going?
Thank you for joining us. Yeah, we're just talking about African greys and how they live like up to 80 years. Crazy. Crazy.
Yeah. Super crazy. Now I'm feeling under the gun when I do this market update, because I see people in here from AJ's show.
Oh.
So, and I can't compete with AJ's, you know,
His
TA. Yeah. That's why
we
ours
can't
is
bring him in here to have
update.
him do TA unless that's really what you want. You don't want to do TA first and then let him go. You know what I mean?
No.
Let him absolutely ream you.
Just come on, do some TA.
Yeah. And then we just make him leave. We're just like, all right, that was great. Thanks for coming. Bye. That'd be so awkward.
Right.
Well, now that we got the TA out of the way. No, I'm just kidding. But no, dude, he's awesome. He's really awesome. But yeah, he's always in Maryland, dude, and I'm always in Maryland for now.
Well, his family's from Maryland. So
yeah. I wonder what part. I don't know. He's probably said it before.
I'm sure he has. I don't know.
I mod AJ, Ben, and J Chains. Shout out
Yeah.
to AJ, Ben, and J Chains because I like them all. And so this will be exciting because blockchain.
He
Ben?
lives in Maryland also.
Okay, so I'm in Annapolis right now. I used to work in Severna Park, but yeah, I'm in Annapolis. That's where my parents are for the time being. So yeah, here we are. But it'll be exciting to now. I will have had AJ on as well. So now the only one left will be Ben.
Will be Ben. We will have to
Shout out to
we'll have to talk to Ben. Although today on Ben's show, he said he's not doing interviews. He's not going to be like talking to a bunch of people in public. And, he said taking pictures are fine, and I understand it's for his freaking mental health. You know what I mean?
The dude, stuff going on.
Even half of what Ben said is true. The dude's been screwed over left and right by people he thought was friends. And I totally agree. I told him that, you gotta do what's right for your soul. You know what I mean?
Not far from Glen Burnie. Shout out to Glen Burnie. But
Glen Burnie, is that a person or is that a city?
It's a place. It's a place. I think it's like 20 minutes ish away from me.
Oh, okay.
Pretty much. Yeah, I used to. Yeah, when I used to ride around in the truck and fix people's fireplaces.
Oh yeah, you told me you did that. You were a fireplace repair guy.
Yeah. So whenever somebody was going there to vacuum out the orifices of your fireplace, put new fake burning embers. It's like a thing.
Right.
On them, blow out your gas pipe, right, or where the gas comes out of, and then charge you what?
You blow out the gas pipe?
You turn it off and then you compressed air through it, so pushing out any dirt inside of the orifices, right?
Oh, you're talking about inside. I was saying
inside of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Disconnect it,
right. And then I'm like, all right, that'll be $175. Thanks. And it takes me 30 minutes.
Right.
People are scared of gas, and I mean, understandably so.
They are.
You know what I mean? You mess up with it, then you've got an issue. But I mean, I will say one of the things I thought was funny when I started working with gas. So me being new to it, you have this perception of what it's like, but if we're looking for gas leaks and the whole place doesn't smell like gas, you do, or we would, right? Sometimes I wouldn't say whatever. My gas plumber would look for gas leaks with a lighter, right? Because then it'll catch fire and it'll make a little flamethrower, and then you just blow it out and you just know that it's there. You know what I mean? Where before I thought everybody would die instantly, but that's not the case,
Only if it's filled with gas.
Yeah. If you're in a room that smells like gas and you're dizzy, don't freaking turn on the lights. Okay, do not light a cigarette. Do not light your joint. Move on. Go outside. Open all the windows. But yeah, if it's not that situation, it was kind of interesting. Yep,
right.
In there. Shout out. Nice. I work for American Public Television TV station in maintenance. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Nice.
But yes.
All right. Well, what else is there? We got any other housekeeping? I mean, JPEG Boss Mint is currently going on.
Token Empire has been updated a bit. I don't know if you actually caught that. But so we had some updates that we pushed through. I'm sharing it right now, I believe.
Oh, okay. There we go.
But so we now have some of these advertisements. So we got the Bees Hive, we have Crasher, we have Stag Alliance. We have one more spot right here that I believe is dedicated to somewhere already. But then we have Pangolin, Way Up. And yeah, so we have some of these guys here. Exciting.
I would imagine that would be Kumadroid or Risk.
Yeah. And I actually think that there's Clementine's Nightmare is gone. He changed that one. But I mean, I think that there's not actually a limit to how many we can put here, if I am correct. And there's
there's only 6 panels.
Yeah, but you don't think that there can be more added and it can just keep?
Well, of course, Aaron. I mean, he could add more. I mean, it's
Yeah.
just what the difficulty and the money is going to cost to do it.
I don't know. Yeah, you might be right. You might be right. But
Right.
anyways, so we need to get Risk Gaming on here. I think that I am waiting on something back from them. But yeah, so we've got some of the stuff going on. Droid Room is really exciting because it's not there yet. But we made some executive decisions, and this is going to be one of the next things you guys have access to.
Yep.
So everybody out there putting their bosses for collection offers and then losing over half of what they paid for them, keep doing it, because we're going to be, well, people in the community that know what's coming are going to be buying them. So might as well sell to the people in the community.
It doesn't make sense to mint it and then put it in for a 34 ADA collection offer. That's crazy.
Yeah, but do it because it
right.
benefits those that are paying attention. Yeah, and then so I mean I could get in here and do all this stuff, but let's not spend that much time doing that. But check out tokenempire.xyz because it's coming along. And
link in the description.
Yep, link in the description. Any feedback is positive feedback. We love it. Look, don't talk them off a ledge. Look, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. All I'm saying is keep putting in collection offers or accepting collection offers for less than 48. I'm sure that you're going to make it. So
Most definitely.
Just keep doing it, right? There are people that are paying attention and they love it because they've been scooping them up already. Who do you think accepted those collection offers? Right.
That's a good point. That's a really good point. Also, go ahead and check out JPG Empire merch shop. Our awesome community member, Jaleesa. It's her shop. We just fully endorse it. You know, so all the proceeds go to her. The link is in the description, jpegempire.shop. Check it out. You know, follow everybody on here. Give us a like, share, retweet, all that good stuff. You guys know what to do. Tag some DGens. You know what to do.
Yep, and the quality is nice, and some of the stuff that's on there is pretty awesome. So I definitely check that out. Definitely grab you some merch if you didn't make it to Rare Evo. I mean, we still have
probably reach out to her in Discord if you wanted something custom. I'm sure she would be willing to, you know, work something out with you.
100%.
Just saying.
Yep, Jaleesa or Jules Rocks, depending on where you're at, trying to get her at. But yeah. I think it's Jules Rocks in Discord. Jaleesa on YouTube.
It is right. That's right. It is Jules Rocks in Discord. So,
yep. But I mean, I think that's it. That's basically all we have going on right now.
Go ahead and get into the market update.
Yeah. Let's see what's going on. Check it out.
Ever since you said that, bro, I keep fixating on how short that is.
Right? Isn't that do you understand what I'm saying? It just feels like it's not enough. It's like it started, but it didn't ever finish.
Right. Ever since you've said that, I realize how short that is. I'll get that fixed this weekend. I'll get it fixed this weekend and then make
the same thing twice. You know what I mean? 10 seconds to do it.
Right. Yeah, but I have to go in and redo the whole thing. Let's get the most current data. So we are down, but we're only down 0.2%, coming in at $2.120 trillion.
It's better than the 8% of yesterday.
It is better than the 8% yesterday. And we're actually up. So we were at $2.057 trillion yesterday. So the market cap's actually up about, what is that, 63 trillion?
Yep.
Or 63 billion, my bad. 63 billion since yesterday. Low volume, only coming in at 85.99 billion. Bitcoin dominance up a tick to 54. We got Ethereum even up a tick to 13.9, and Gwei at 5.94. It's the highest we've seen Gwei these past 2 days. Usually we're under one Gwei. It seemed like for the past, I don't know, month at this time of day. the past 2 days, you know what, 5.9 today, yesterday was like 8.9 or something like that. So people are moving Ethereum, that's for sure. All right, but Bitcoin coming in at 57,992, up 2.7%. We got Ethereum coming in at 2453. Oop, just ticked, up 4.5%. We got BNB coming in at 509, pretty much the exact spot it was yesterday, up 0.6%. Solana at 133 at 6.3%. XRP at 55.8, up 2.8%. Dogecoin still under a dime at 9.7 cents, up 4.3%. Tron up 0.6 at almost 15 cents. And the beloved Cardano sitting at 32.26, up 3.1% today. What is, whoops. Yes, we are going to get into that. And yeah, during the day, it does bounce between like 2 and 13. I know, like when I'm watching Ben's show and he brings it up, he was astonished that it was so low the other day. But I was thinking, like, bro, on our show, it's like under 1 Gwei almost every time. You know what I mean? But yeah, we think Bitcoin's going down. Just, you know. Let's see here. So let's look at the biggest losers.
Yes.
What's that?
Down. No.
Down.
Yeah, down. Yeah, we think that not only is it going to wick,
I think we're going to get up
48.
Yeah.
We might handle 48.
I think we're going to candle body like the low 50s at least. Maybe just a day, maybe 2. You know what I mean? It's not going to stick. It's not going to stick down there. But I think we're going to get volatility after the FOMC meeting. Everybody's been talking about. We'll get into that when we look at some charts real quick.
Here's a question.
StartNet. Huh?
Do you be manipulation, like in addition to, based on the potential volatility? Like, do you expect a yellow X on that move, the big one?
On the daily? No. What I personally expect is that everybody's got this 0.5 bips sewn into their head. Like, he has to do it 0.5. He has to do it 0.5.
Oh, and he's not.
Yeah, and then he comes out with a 0.25%, and the market freaks out.
Or 75.
Well, yeah. I mean, even if it comes out at 0.5, we might bounce on the initial, but we're gonna drop. It's gonna be like a buy the rumor, sell the news event. My opinion. I mean, that's what I'm prepared for right now. I'm just waiting. You know, actually, I'm in some shorts right now. I'm in a short on PopCat, and actually, I'm in a long on XRP and a short on PopCat.
Jeez, long XRP. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm not looking for a super. It's just a little scalp, and for all I know, I'll get stopped out in the middle of the stream. So we got StartNet up 15%. So StartNet is that bridge play, right? The one we looked at.
I believe it's a ZK. This is a Stargate Finance.
That's
Stargate.
It's Stargate. Okay.
It's the cross chain. StarkNet is supposed to be a ZK rollup based solution, and like there was like a huge snafu a while back about their airdrop, right? And because I was really disappointed I didn't take part in the airdrop, but they ended up basically paying out a lot of their devs and the people that did free work with them through that airdrop. And then so the people that were actually farming the airdrop got
diluted.
West. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's some bull.
So like the team got allocation basically through the airdrop and was dumping on everybody while they were getting it.
With no vesting period, of course.
Probably.
All right, so we got Aave up another 15% today. Interesting take on that. When I was watching Ben earlier today, he was talking about Trump's DeFi platform coming out, the Defiant one.
Yep.
So something about there was an article about that. Ben's take was that the reason Aave's pumping is because it has some correlation to their DeFi platform. like they're working with Aave, or they bridge,
Well,
they forked
I-
Aave or something like that. I can't remember exactly what he said.
I will say that it would be like super obvious and the path of least resistance if they did something similar to like how like Piggy Party, you know what I mean, was like basically Saturn Swap's beta, you know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
And then Saturn Swap launch. So I mean, like if Aave was making like some kind of like side thing, right? Or like some subset of what
Well,
they actually do, for Defiant to be that thing, it would make
it could
sense.
be.
Nobody would have to build it, you know what I mean? And then it would
Right.
just
They
be
could have reached out to the Aave devs, and those are the ones. I mean, they're all essentially copy pasta of each other. You know, I mean, Uniswap, all of
Yeah.
them. In some, we've come to realize, creating our own project and talking with devs, that they reuse a lot of stuff. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? You know, that's just how it works. You know, that, I mean, I guess that's what GitHub's for and all that stuff. I don't know. But we got Injective up 12.4%, Brett up 10.6%. If Jaleesa was here, she'd be happy to see that. Dog with Hat up 10%, Helium up 10%, Uniswap up 10%. Decent little. I mean, we're getting a decent little recovery right here. You know what I mean? Let's look at the loser. What, yesterday when we looked at the biggest winners, it was one token was up like 0.2%, and then it was stable coins. So let's look at the biggest losers. We got Toncoin down 3%, Leo down 1.5%, Paul. Oh, what the hell is that? Is this Matic?
Yeah.
It rebrand.
Just changed.
No.
Rebranded.
This is Polygon right here.
No, it's about to rebrand. It's like almost it's about to rebrand.
Is it like, that's super crazy?
Yeah, it's about to rebrand. So I mean, Matic, Polygon,
the
and
numbers
Pole.
don't line up. The numbers don't line up. 2.1, or is it like migrating? Is it in the middle of migrating?
Yeah, that's what it is.
We got to look at that.
Yeah, that was one of my articles today.
So they're just gonna rebrand every cycle, kind of like Multiverse X, you know, because last cycle they went from Polygon, to Matic last cycle. So from this cycle, they're going back to Polygon, but dropping the Egon, so it's just Pole. And then what's next cycle? It's just going to be Mat. They're going to drop the Ick. What the hell? Upgrade to Matic. The upgrade from Matic to Pole has been initiated on Ethereum's mainnet. For more information, please refer to this article. Okay. So apparently they are just moving everything over. So it's kind of like two coins right now.
Yeah.
Which is super weird though, because even when ASI took over FET, they didn't like migrate all the coins. They just changed a freaking ticker.
Yeah, I'm not actually sure. I'm not sure on the like logistics of what's actually going on. My article, the title is that Polygon Matic holds steady as blockchain transitions to Pole token. Kicked off the transition from Matic to the new Pole coin. But yeah, it's definitely crazy because, I mean, if you think about it, as long as they rebrand in the bear market, then every bull market, nobody that's new, the people they're trying to onboard, will know the difference.
Why are you wasting your time on old coins, right?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Get with the new coin.
The same new coin every cycle. I mean, it's like I said, right? I keep making references to Borat, dude. It's like the going out of business store, you know?
Right.
They're not going out of business. That's just the name. So you know what I mean? Polygon is just this cycle's new coin every cycle. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
All right. So we got Matic down 1.3%. We got Flare down 9.9%. Not looking too bad. I mean, the biggest loser is 3%, and it's Toncoin, followed by Notcoin. And for whatever, I don't know if this is just over the Pavlov, whatever his name is, getting arrested then released, if that's what's going on here or what, but it has just been in the crapper. Toncoin was steady for the longest time, and it's just been going down.
I'm
So,
here.
Either way.
I'm turning off my camera for a second. I said I'm here. I'm turning off my camera for a second.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
All right, let's look at the traditional market real quick. Let's see what happened. So the Dow Jones was kind of flat. We got the S&P down 0.16, NASDAQ down 0.3, and the Russell K down 0.19. The VIX is still going up, which is a bad sign for the stock market. We say this every time. The VIX is essentially the stock market's fear and greed index. So similar. So that's what we got going on there. Let's look at Asia. The Australian index is up almost 0.5%. The Nikkei is down 0.6%. India and Hong Kong have not reported yet. Shanghai reported in flat. Pre-market's green across the board, but really insignificant. Dow futures, 0.04. Everything's 0.04 or less, except for oil. Oil's going up. Oil always seems to be going up. So other than that, anything? Harris unveils 28% capital gains tax plan, softening Biden's proposal. Oh, okay. So she went from 44% on the capital gains to now it's only going to be 28%.
Yeah, man, that's how it works. This is a classic negotiation tactic or strategy. You have to anchor at the high number, so everybody's like, "What? Outrage? Absolutely not!" And then you come down, and they're like, "Oh, it's not that bad,"
It's called the big ask. Like, oh man, it's gonna cost $100,000. Sorry, 100,000. I don't have $100,000. All right, let me see what I can do for you.
Yeah.
Come back a few minutes. Like, all right, I was able to work it out. We got it down a bit. We can do it for 80. Oh, really? Are you sure? Yeah, it's the big ask, bro.
I will say, me personally, I honestly start the other direction. I start from the bottom up. I'm like, this is the least I'll take,
Right.
and I'm not budging. And then you're like, oh yeah, it's fine. Actually, it's 20K now. Thanks.
All right, let's look at the markets. Popcat is not moving. All right, either way, that's not what we're meant to look at. We're meant to look at Bitcoin. Let's go down. Let's go out to the daily.
Pause. Everybody that's out here, if all of you would share, retweet, like, whatever you got to do, subscribe if you're on YouTube, please share this. We appreciate you. It costs you nothing. And give us a like, or give us a thumbs down, because either way, it counts the same. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, it does count the same.
Yeah.
All right, so we got Bitcoin coming in here. Still not showing any strength, even though we had a little rebound today. If we look at the overall, we're coming in. Check out the DBSI. We got a 7 and a 0 on the DBSI, so kind of flat. Come down here to Market Cipher B. It does look like the money flow is going up a little bit, and your VWAP is almost back to the 0 line. This momentum wave is probably going to get ready to clip as long as we stay on the upward trajectory. But so our death cross, our 50 is still curving down, has not curved back up, and does not look like it's about to. Let's go, blockchain bonehead. Nice. Thank you, sir. Good looking out.
Thank you. Appreciate you, sir.
So we're still not looking good. We still have this high. If we come down here, let's get as much data on here as possible. We got these high volume nodes right here, right where I got the blue line coming in at 59,419. If we can't, I don't see us being out of the woods until we get above 60 personally. That'll put us back over the 21. By that time, the 50 will come down a little bit and we'll get above that. But if we can't break 59,427, you can see we keep wicking. If we scroll this out a little bit, look how many times we keep hitting our head on that 59. There's a lot of price action right there. And if we can't get above that and close a couple candles above that, then it's still bearish in my opinion.
Big love.
But
Blockchain.
that being said, what is it? It's the 4th today.
Yes.
Right. So 2 weeks. 2 weeks from today is the FOMC meeting. Okay. So I could see a potential run up to it, and then the meeting comes out. FOMC meetings are always super volatile. Not a good day to trade.
Definitely not leverage. Do not leverage trade because
Right.
that's how they shake everybody out. Usually whipsaws up
Yes.
and down.
Yep. And then that is when we either get that bullish news and we keep going. I just think the market's going to react poorly. It's going to be a buy the rumor, sell the news. So is this the normal time y'all streamers? Yes, sir. 6 p.m. Pacific, Monday through Friday. Tomorrow we're going to be at 5 p.m. because AJ's coming on, and that was too late for him on the East Coast. So we said we'd show up early for him. Most definitely.
I get it. Maybe we need to, stick to that schedule.
Yeah, bro.
No,
how about this? So what? I'll make an agreement with you right now. When the time changes,
yep,
then we can go to 5 p.m. Pacific.
That's fair.
Because my time don't change.
That's fine.
So then I will still be able to, because I just got too much. You know what I got?
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean?
I know.
But yeah, so what is it? First week in November, we'll go back to 5 p.m. Pacific time, because then I can still show up at 6 and it'll be 5 o'clock for me.
That's good.
So other than that, that's what we got going on here on the daily. Let's break it down a little bit. And we can't seem to get above. So yesterday, this was Crypto Face's Jesus Take the Wheel pattern right here. And he was talking about the momentum coming down like that. And sure enough, he called it right about here. And look at that.
He drew that line.
Right. And it just dumped on us right in the middle of the stream last night. But since then, we've gotten the green dot. Let's get rid of this. We've gotten the green dot. It looks like, I wouldn't call this a curve to the upside, but at least it's flattening a little bit. You know what I mean? VWAP's coming down just a little bit. It could come down and reset while the momentum and the money flow goes back to the upside. Yeah, Crypto Face is freaking awesome.
You remember the Four Amigo pattern?
Yes. Yeah. Well, he called, man, I wish I could remember. It was in his video the other day. The overall pattern on the daily, I told you, it was called like the Ching Chong Chang.
Yep.
Boom or something like that. And we're in the 4th. The boom is the dump.
What's up, Jaleesa? We were talking about you. All good things, of course. Talking about Brett.
We're talking about Brett. It pumped a little bit today for you. So, but even on the 4 hour, even with that momentum coming up, we can't seem to put any kind of highs above this 21. Look at that. Ever since the massive dump the other day, we've come up, banged our head, boom, 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 boom. We did break through, but on the retest, we fell back through, and now we're banging our head again. Really need to get above the 21 and then start working our way through the moving averages above the 50, the 200. So still bearish, definitely still bearish until we see, let's see, where are we at? We're right here. We are on a little bit of a node. We got a nice node right here at 58.5 on the 4 hour. And then of course we got that big node around 59 and 59.4. Let's go down a little bit further to the 1 hour. Let's check it out. Ooh. So we are above the 50 on the 1 hour. I mean, that's good. We were able to break through the 21, get above the 50, broke back through it, and we're kind of like playing with it right now. We do have a neutral DBSI on this. We got a 4 and a 4. We have momentum. We got momentum starting to roll over, but we got money flow and VWAP coming back up. So if we get a nice influx of money, or we get a good candle move, we could see another green dot and this momentum could pivot back up. It's not that oversold. You know, we haven't even hit the 60 yet. So we're definitely not oversold on the momentum. I mean, overbought on the momentum. Let's see here.
Julissa, if you're able to, can you open a poll for the YouTube side and then just ask them if they have liked and shared the video?
Yes, there we go. That'll work. So that's basically what we got going on with Bitcoin. I'm not looking at anything right now. I don't even see any patterns or anything. I mean, this would be the ugliest freaking inverse head and shoulder you ever seen. You know what I mean? Looks more like something else right there, actually. Let's get rid of that.
I love it. Oh gosh, so my camera's frozen.
Yes, you are frozen, sir.
Because I tried to mess with the YouTube thing. I'm gonna leave it.
We can check with the 15 real quick. So the 15, I mean, 15 showing some life. You know, if you guys want some hopium, the lower time frames do like to dictate the higher time frames. Let's go on this. Let's get some right here. All right, and John is gone. So it looks like we got above the 200, broke down it, and we are bouncing on the 200 and the 21. So 15 showing a little bit of strength. We got a high DBSI at 15 and 5. We are above the 21. We got the green dot, the VWAP, and the money flow moving to the upside on the 15-minute. So if Asia wakes up and chooses peace instead of violence tonight, it could be a good little night. Hey, what's going on, Karen?
And what's up, Jeff Dukes? Awesome to hear that you got the G from the sewer shop. And thank you, Block,
nice.
for sharing. Love it.
Of course, I mean, of course, Jeff Dukes won it, right? It's a raffle, ain't it? Sewer shop. Of course, Jeff Dukes won the junkie.
Yeah, wins everything,
That's
man.
so fun. I've never met anybody so lucky. Hey, what's going on? All right, so let's take a look at ADA. You guys all want to look at this. It's very sad. It's very sad.
So what? You think we're hitting 18 cents again? Am I going to get to load up on 3-cent ADA?
I don't think we're hitting 18 cents.
Dang.
And, you know, another thing, AJ is the only person at NWF that is bullish on Cardano. I'm just saying.
Well,
J Chains and Ben are just hammering us. That's why I had to hit him with that super chat today, telling him ADA to the moon. So let's go back out to the daily.
AJ's also the only one that went to Rare Evo.
Rare Evo. Yeah.
Yeah. So he saw it. You know what I mean?
So we've been in this, remember you guys, so we're in this falling triangle, this falling wedge right here on Cardano. And everything was looking good. We finally broke out. And I said, if we can stay out of this, come down and retest, that'll give us a nice boost to keep going up. But if we break back inside the wedge, we are probably going to the bottom of it. And you can see, let's expand that a little more so you guys can see it better. You can see we just kind of rode that line, bounce, finally broke back in. And now we're retesting to the upside. So support has now become resistance, which is not good. And as you can see, we just can't break above it.
Blocky. Yes, she did. And I believe we met her there at Rare Evo.
Yes.
Right, Karen? Yes.
Yeah, we met Karen on the bus home from
Hops
Party. Yeah.
Yeah. That was amazing. That's what I thought. I was pretty sure.
Yeah, that was super freaking awesome. Got to meet her and her I want to say husband, but I don't know. I believe it's her husband. Her significant other. Her
You're like,
significant other.
as much as I can tell from being an internet person with other internet people,
Right.
it appeared that there was an IRL connection there.
Right. So as you can see, we broke through the pattern. We tried to get above it. We could not get above it. We're down in it and we're banging our head again. And we wicked up, touched the pattern, touched the 21, bounced back down. Now we're attempting to get back up there again. I just don't, if we get rejected again, you can only get rejected so many times before you collapse and go home crying. And that's exactly what could happen to Cardano. We could get, if we get rejected again, we come down, we're going to come down. We could come all the way back down to the bottom of the pattern, like this touch here, the touches up here. It may not stick, but it could definitely wick. Now, if we can break that, if something happens in the market, if Bitcoin decides to take off, even pump to 59, 60,000 tomorrow or the next day, it could propel ADA back over this resistance. And I think that might be our only saving grace. We do have, I mean, the money flow is looking decent. So we're getting that curve. You know, we got the double green dot. We're moving to the upside. This is the 4-hour. VWAP, we could see the VWAP just come down a little bit and it starts to go back up as the money flow continues and our momentum breaks up like this. It's possible. Do I think it's going to happen? I think that really depends on Bitcoin right now. So let's get out of there. But there is another saving grace. Let's see here. Here's a little hopium for you. Shoulder, head. We come back down. We touch. We create another shoulder. And then we break free. Once again, I don't think that's going to happen. I think we're going to touch. If anything, okay, I think it's going to all be dependent on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin does keep continuing to go up into the FOMC meeting, then yes, we could break back above the pattern, start heading to the upside. If it doesn't, we're going to bounce our head, give ourselves a headache, and we're going to come back down. Probably down here to this support right here at 29 at the very least. We go back out to the daily and we bring it down and we look at our support lines. You know, we got the support at 29 right here at this high volume node. We're pretty much have another one right here that could hold us at about 31. And then other than that, the next support is way down here at 25. And we looked at this yesterday. It was either yesterday or the day before. If we come back down here, we stayed in this range. This is last year, September. This is 1 year ago, Friday the 8th, September. We stayed in that range for 42 bars. So a month and a half almost. I think when I did it yesterday, it was like 68, but I think I was out here a little further, maybe from this wick right here. So if we get stuck down there, we could be down there for a while. So other than that, that is going to be your market update today. Hopefully Cardano goes up. I'm not going to lie. I feel I put my money where my mouth is, and I got rid of some Cardano today and rolled it into FET. So that's my sentiment on where Cardano is going. I think it is going the opposite way of not to zero. God, I hope it doesn't go to zero. It is still, Cardano is still home. Bitcoin dominance is starting to break out. If Bitcoin falls and dominance goes up, boys, alts will hit bit. Yes. Let's see here. BTC, was it .D, right? Yeah, it looks like we're at, I mean, we're already at, what did we say we were at? We were at 54. Trading View is a little different. Trading View has us at 57. But this could be, so we're at a top right here. If we break that top, it could be some kind of price discovery mode. I mean, it's literally not price discovery mode, but we could just, if we break right through that and keep going, you know,
But this is dominance right here, what we're looking at right now, right?
Right. But when Bitcoin dominance goes up, the reason Bitcoin dominance goes up is because the rest of the market is falling. At least Bitcoin is outpacing the rest of the market is how it works. So, I mean, we've got the VWAP coming down a little bit, but money flow is steady. Look, it's flat. I mean, it did level out and it's flat, but it's not falling. Momentum still has a way to go before being overbought. I mean, look at all these waves. Boom, boom. Every one of them are well over the 60. We're barely at 57 right now.
Yeah.
And this could be like that sign of like parabolic. It could and then just go parabolic all the way up. I don't know. It's nervous. You know what I mean? I didn't think we'd ever see Bitcoin dominance really get this high, period. But
Ben Cowan did. He said it was going to go higher.
Well, he thinks it's going to like 60. I think, no, 60 or 65.
It was 60.
But he's 60. Damn near. He's like as close to being a Bitcoin maxi as you can be without really being a Bitcoin maxi. You know what I mean? I know he owns altcoins and everything like that, so I know he's not.
Only at certain periods of time in the cycles does he, though. And it's always to get more Bitcoin.
We haven't been this high. We are at a resistance, though. Look at that. We are at a slight SR. What's this right here? Is that where we're at right there? Yeah, we're right at, if we stretch it all the way back, let's go to the weekly. We can look at it a little better. So look right here. There's a lot of action at this dominance level. We got September of 2020.
Shout out to Gage. Dude, I have seen that. I saw it early. I hate myself that I faded it earlier. But it's definitely one that's going to take. Yeah, because it's monkeypox, bro. Like, I mean, like, you know what I mean?
Oh, I've seen that.
Like,
that's on
I've been seeing it for a long
time. Look, right here.
Yeah.
It's trending. It's on the largest gainers on.
But of course it is, because that's literally something happening in the world. The narrative is great for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every time somebody actually gets sick and dies from monkeypox, it's
is that a Solana? Is it a Solana meme coin?
Yeah, I believe so.
I got a bookmark. I got a bookmark of a video I want to play on Solana meme coins. A couple minutes long. Yeah.
Oh,
crazy.
This is awesome. So, Lucky, I was going to talk about that. I'm so excited about Beetlejuice. I'm so excited about it. It's crazy. I don't know if I could say better than the first one, but I've heard that the CGI is awesome, and they have a lot of the same characters playing in the same. You know what I mean?
I'll say this: growing up, when I seen Beetlejuice, it was freaking awesome.
Yeah,
and I don't know if I've ever seen. I don't know if I've ever seen a sequel be better. Well, I have seen some, but very few and far between that I can't even remember a sequel being better than the original.
You're going to see
but I'm sure it's going to be freaking awesome.
In theaters on Sunday? What's going
on? Probably opens Friday, right?
Are you serious? I'll go by myself.
Yeah, probably opens this Friday.
Tomorrow it opens.
Well, at midnight, probably. They usually do
tomorrow at 3 p.m.
Really?
Yeah. For me.
I thought they did premieres at like freaking midnight or something.
I cannot wait. It is a sequel, Jeff Dukes. It is a sequel, and they have a lot of the same characters. And it's not a remake. It is a sequel.
Winona Ryder goes back to the house with her kids. So she is now the mother coming back to the house, and I think that's where it takes off or something like that.
I cannot wait. Dude, honestly, dang. I have so many things going on tomorrow. I have so many things going on tomorrow. Because I think I'm going to also do the Stay Winning podcast and talk about JPEG Empire tomorrow.
Bro,
well.
I would never go to the opening weekend of a movie. I just hate it. I can't stand it, bro.
Yeah, but if I can get to the 3 o'clock, nobody's going to, I don't think it's going to, well, I don't know. Maybe it would be. Maybe it would be.
Literally the very first show.
Yeah,
you don't think
you're right. You're right.
You know what I mean? I always wait till at least the following weekend. I hate being, I'm a bigger dude. I hate being shoulder to shoulder with some rando in a movie theater. Kids behind me screaming, talking, throwing popcorn in my non-existent hair. I just don't like it. I just don't like it. Yeah.
Tuesday is the move, honestly. But, geez,
Right.
this is one I'm so excited about. Like, I don't get excited about movies. You know what I mean? I rate all of them.
I'm definitely going to the movie theater to see it. It's just not gonna be this weekend. Exactly, blockchain. That's crazy. You know, I don't like being jam packed in a movie theater, bro. We went to Rare Evo in the massive Caesars Hotel and all caught COVID. What are you gonna catch from some snot nosed freaking kid in the movie theater?
Monkeypox.
That goes for my well, not my kids now, but that goes for my own grandchildren. You know what I mean? I wouldn't wish them on anybody in a movie theater. But other than that, that's the market update. Could go up, could go down, but I think we are going to trend into the FOMC. And then it's going to get volatile. I hope you guys are prepared.
Love it. So let me go ahead and open up. Oh, geez. Let's see if I freeze my own self. I've got too many tabs open right now.
Close them.
Closing as many as I can. What it is Discord really messes me up too. Because I got to open. Well, first thing, I might as well show this. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this first instead. So this is a big deal because the spread between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris on Polymarket was always Camilla on top, but now there is a flip. There's a flippening. Donald Trump has flippened Kamala Harris on Polymarket. But this is just kind of interesting. We've looked at it a couple of times. There's still opportunity here. There's really
have a good night, Blocky.
Good night, Blocky. Yeah. Thank you for joining us.
See you tomorrow morning in the show.
Yep, we appreciate you guys. But what I was going to say is there's really only a $10 million spread basically right here between them. But what's going on here, this was actually news, was this bet right here has quite a bit of money in it. I guess like $500,000, right? And it is based on people guessing what the actual grossing of the first opening weekend in the box office is going to be. And I think it's actually going to be more than 105 million. So like I would honestly be over here, but 57% of people believe that as well. And this was kind of interesting. There was just an article saying that Polymarket is blowing up with people betting on Beetlejuice's opening weekend at the box office, which I thought was pretty cool. And then let's see if I can actually open the... Oh, I got a message from my friend there. But let's see. I sent this to you. This is what we were talking about. And I will... Let's see. If it'll open. No, it won't. I have to open a new tab. Boom. We'll go here. So Polygon Matic, you all can see me and everything's good?
Yep,
cool.
you're good.
So Polygon Matic holds steady as blockchain transition to POL token kicks off. So in a notable development for the crypto community, the Polygon team has officially kicked off the transition of Matic token to the new POL token, making a significant milestone for the second layer blockchain. And this is so funny to me because is this a significant milestone? Because they already rebranded before. Anyways, the transition, first announced in July, started being executed on Wednesday. So the transition is POL at 1-to-1 ratio for Matic. And so we interrupt our doom scroll with another reminder. Matic will be upgraded to POL tomorrow. The Polygon team tweeted on Wednesday. So according to the blog, the migration from Matic to POL is a critical step in aligning Polygon with its vision as an aggregated network of blockchains. Notably, the initial phase of POL will succeed Matic as the native gas and staking token for the Polygon proof of stake network. Which is funny. It's just funny how everybody's going to proof of stake now, and that's the fad. Cardano did it first. And yep, so the technical upgrade, they're talking about it. TLDR, the technical upgrade from blah, 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 critical junction, enhancing, utilizing, aligning with visions of... So this basically what they're doing is they've got an aggregated network now. And they've burned the keys, upgrade keys years ago.
What do they mean by aggregator network? Do you know?
So they're going to be incorporating multiple different, probably like layer 2 protocols into their ecosystem.
Is it going to be like, they're going to be like a central hub like Cosmos, or like Polkadot with its parachains? Is that like seamless roll, being able to seamlessly roll from
like
one
across
to the
them?
next? Huh?
Yeah, like across them. Being able to,
Right.
I believe that that's the case. And this will be things that are like EVM based layer 2s, right? So there'll be just a whole bunch of EVM based layer 2s, kind of like a small version of Cosmos, but on the Polygon area ecosystem between themselves. Yeah, I don't. The thing is that somebody was talking about some of the giant winners of like last cycle and this, that, and the other. And then somebody that we know that we love was like, yeah, but what about Polygon? And, you know, we haven't really heard a whole lot about Polygon or Matic for quite some time. So I feel like this isn't like that exciting, doesn't really do anything special. This doesn't pump my bags is what I'm saying. This doesn't make me feel FOMO to go buy Polygon or Matic or POL token. Personally,
it makes me want to look into it though.
Yeah,
because the only reason that they are having to migrate to POL and not just changing the ticker like last time is they're doing like a contract update, you know, like a V2 or something like that. So that kind of interests me to see exactly what that entails, because, you know, they're like integrated with IMX now and like all these other blockchains. So is it going to be a seamless transfer? Like, can I purchase stuff on Polygon's network with IMX?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or do they essentially, they're not like native tokens, but can I just essentially swap directly like I could a CNT on Cardano's network? You know what I mean? That would be super interesting. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I get that. Now let's see if I can send myself this other one that I got here. This one I thought was interesting, but I thought this one was interesting for like, because I used to work in medtech, and so like one of the biggest, like absolute just giants monsters in that whole industry is this one. So I thought an article talking about it was pretty crazy. So let's see if I can get it to open. It just doesn't open like that. I have to open a new tab. Let's see. So over here, and it was CoinDesk. So I went with it because it wasn't Cointelegraph. But so Siemens is one of the largest med tech companies, just in general. They So, for a little background, the company that I worked for made electron accelerators, which cost you about $2.8 million for one. So Siemens makes proton accelerators, and previously were the only ones that were really making proton accelerators, and those cost like $100 million minimum, basically. And you have to build 5 facilities around the actual like operation room that actually uses this special beam,
Like
which
the
is crazy.
Are you talking like the Hadron Collider?
Yeah, but super small scale relative to that.
You know, they say that the pivot in the world going to ish was when they first fired up the Hadron Collider. So I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, it's possible that we projected ourselves into another dimension. We won't
Right.
know until later. But there are multiple different dimensions. Maybe that was the pivot, you know what I mean, in the trajectory of the world. But so anyways, Siemens issues 330 million digital bond on private blockchain with major German banks, including Deutsche Bank. So I think that this is just pretty big because this is basically kind of like, what?
Go back up. That's on Polygon, right?
Yeah, on the Polygon network. That's true. I didn't even make that connection. I was just like on some blockchain. But so one of the things that is special, I will say about blockchain in general, is that you can always like spin off from a like network. So like Polygon, you can spin off many different single purpose private blockchains. So this is basically what they're saying here, is that they built a private blockchain to handle the issuance and the transmission thereof of the bonds, these digital bonds in Siemens. But this is interesting because this is kind of like a different form of allowing these big companies to like take investing capital from like outside sources like Deutsche Bank, right, in Germany, which is interesting. The company used the permissioned private blockchain of fintech firm Swite and the Bundesbank trigger solution for settlement. The issuance was part of European Central Bank's trial to settle central bank money on blockchains, which is interesting. So let's see. Siemens said in a blog post that it built upon the company's previous experience gained during last year's 60 million euro bond issuance via Matic, which I mean, I didn't even know about that, which then required 2 days for settling the transaction. Automated processes within a few minutes show the enormous potential of the new technology and confirms our strategy of playing a leading role, continuously changing the digital transformation, shaping the digital transformation. Which I think all of this stuff is cool. But basically, Siemens bond issuance on Polygon, and then this is a tokenization, basically a real-world asset. Promises operational benefits such as faster and more transparent transaction settlements, lower costs, and greater efficiency of transparency. I mean, and then when you go into how much it actually costs for people to transfer money, especially between countries, I mean, blockchain's a no-brainer. And to have your private like shuttle to and from your like counterpart, I think that's just, it's the way that we're going.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, quick transfer, real-time settlement, that's definitely the way it's going. You know, decentralized data, you know, I know you're big on the fully homomorphic, whatever.
Yeah, fully homomorphic encryption.
There we go. I can never say it, bro. And being and the digital identity and everything like that, you know. So I'm with United Healthcare is my insurance.
So you lost all your medical information to a hack a little bit ago.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, I've lost it plenty of times, I'm sure. I'm always getting things that say, "Oh, you're part of a data breach."
Did you do the pond thing? Did you check your stuff when we were at Rare Evo Pond? The like I've been pond.
I've seen it. No, we've seen it together somewhere. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it was at the conference. I
Yeah,
did
we
it,
were
and
wa-
I've
we're-
been to like 3 times. They said.
Yeah. We were watching the speaker.
Yep.
That one
But you
speaker
didn't do it?
from. Yeah, I did it.
Were you
I can't
Pond?
remember what it. I can't remember what it said though.
I feel like you would remember if you were Pond.
I'm sure I am. I just don't pay attention to that because the moron that wants to steal my life's history.
He said, "Hey, but you got 1 free year of LifeLock. You just lost all your information, you know."
No, but that's my opinion is the moron that wants to steal my identity is in for a rude awakening. That's all I'm saying. But damn it, you made me. Oh no, so United Healthcare, I got an email, and they are. Hold on 1 second, dogs. All of a sudden, for some reason tonight, they've been rowdy.
They want you to go hang out with them. They miss you. You're not paying them enough attention. See, you're not paying them enough attention.
Okay, now I'm back. No, they usually come in here. They come in my office, and I got a big dog bed and everything. And they come in, they just lay down, chill out, or they go off in the living room. But tonight, the one dog is just like rowdy. Freya, she's going crazy. But anyways, I got an email from United Healthcare wanting me to sign up for a digital identity with them, and I was like, nah, I don't think so.
You're like, not with them. Maybe with somebody else.
Yeah, literally opened a notice breach policy, right? Yeah, you know, I mean, my friggin' antivirus software is always popping up saying you were breached. You know, 33 possible this, 33 that. I get letters, you know, I don't pay attention to any of that just because most of it is BS.
Yes, it's true.
All right, I got a few bookmarks. If I can find them. Okay, so this pertains to data for the FOMC. Breaking U.S. job openings dropped to 7.67 million in July from 7.91 million in June, the lowest level since January of 2021. U.S. available vacancies materially missed expectations of 8.09. It missed the mark by 0.42 million jobs. That's 420,000 jobs. It missed the mark. So that's not good. That's one of Powell's two-prong approaches to the rate cuts is, you know, the job market and everything like that. So as you can see, less and less jobs are becoming available, which means the market is restricting too much. Okay, here we go. This for you guys.
Wallets. So the way they're doing this, scammers on Solana have found a way to burn tokens inside a user's wallet. So the way they're doing this is by using an inbuilt Solana extension called Permanent Delegate that allows the scammer to burn all tokens in a transaction mere seconds after it completes. This extension is intended for things like mistakenly sent tokens, but Solana itself says it can be a double-edged sword. One Solana user swapped for a token called Red, which had this Permanent Delegate extension, and although the tokens landed in their wallet, 7 seconds later, they were gone. Now, exchanges like Jupiter have put up a warning about this, but if you're active in the Solana ecosystem, make sure you check for the Permanent Delegate extension. For more details on that story and much more, listen to Rise in Crypto wherever you get your podcasts. Scammers on...
Okay, so I got a couple things to say on this. First of all, that's crazy. I mean, the scammers just got more, got put on steroids. Now they can just, when they're writing the code, they can just send out the token. As soon as you buy it, poof, it disappears. It never happened. I just got your money. Thank you for the pre-sale. You never got your token, right?
I mean, think about that though. You just you're just basically burning your supply. Like, imagine. Like,
it doesn't matter, bro.
You do.
Okay, I do a pre-sale, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I do a
No. I
pre-sale.
get that. I get it. I understand what you're saying. I'm saying that that's
Yeah.
crazy. Let's say I got a million coins. I send out like half of them. They all get burned. And then now what I got is worth twice as much.
Right. And well, even, I mean, at that point, I'm sure it'll be considered a rug, but the soul that they sent him is worth money.
Yeah.
You know, it's like buying a Lambo, and then when you get in it to drive away, it won't start, and you're like, "What's going on?" You pop the hood, and there ain't no freaking engine in it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But that, okay, so that's one thing. But this part right here,
Seconds after it completes. This extension is intended for things like mistakenly
so listen to that right there.
sent tokens, but Solana itself says it can be a double-edged sword.
So they've implemented something into the blockchain for the reason of erasing transactions because
they
of
didn't understand.
mistakenly sent tokens. Okay, this isn't Bank of America where I send a Zelle payment, I send it to the wrong person, and I call Bank of America or Zelle and get my freaking money back. That's not crypto. That's not the blockchain. Code is law. We all know, don't trust, verify. Always send a test transaction. If you send $100 million to the wrong address, guess what? It's gone. Poof. You know what I mean? So the fact that they can write that in there, that's, and not to mention the maliciousness of it. What if they decide, some developer, like, oh yeah, you know, just in case, it's just a case. You know what I mean? But then they do exactly what they're saying. They just erase the tokens. Oh, tokens never happened. You know what I mean? Or, yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Solana is freaking crazy. All right. Speaking of freaking meme coins, the only and you guys know my opinion on these stupid sites, but the only reason is because it's Cardano. I am effing excited for tomorrow. Snec.fun launches tomorrow, apparently. So all you degenerates that feel like giving your money to the same 50 people that are producing all these freaking stupid coins, there you go. You got another site to give your money away on.
I will say though, okay, so this is not alpha, but there's a lot of cross-chain money that is waiting for this.
Oh, I'm sure.
And listen, guys, all I'm saying is, if you've got a little bit of ADA, say you got 100 ADA, and you're like, yeah, I just want to lose it all, 100% lose it all, that would be great. That's my goal. You could probably put like 25 ADA on each thing that bonds and get a solid 2 to 4x on it if they bond, but like only after they bond or like while they look like they're about to bond. That might be a play, especially tomorrow, but definitely don't wait for a 10, 20, 30x because you might not get it ever. It's like last cycle, right? We were waiting for 100K Bitcoin. You might just be waiting, buddy. You might just be waiting. So if you
We're
just
still waiting. We're still waiting.
Yeah, we're still waiting. If you just take that 2, 3x, whatever you can get, you know what I'm saying? A little 4x on your 25, you know what I mean? Yeah, dude. But don't go any harder than that. Protect yourself. Those people are ready to dump on your head. And it's going to be a watery dump, okay?
Yeah. And all these people from other chains are coming in specifically for this. And then guess what they're going to do? They're going to take their money and they're going to go back to that other chain. This is not onboarding people from other chains.
Yes.
This money's not, they're not going to take that money and go buy Snec with it or go buy World Mobile Token or go buy. No, they're just going to stack ADA and go back to wherever they came from.
Yep. And that's why you got to take it from them first.
So Tap Tools put out a Cardano holders tiers from Plankton to Blue Whales. Which one are you? I thought this was cool. So it's got the whole list here. You know, whoops, little for whatever reason it's too big for the screen. So are you a shrimp at what, 100, we got 139,000 shrimp. It's 10%, and then this is the breakdown right here. Right here. So plankton is nothing essentially up to 1 ADA, seahorse 1 to 10, pipefish 10 to 25. Where do you rank on this right here? All the way up to a blue whale, 100 million to 250 million.
Maybe a little bit above a fish.
A little bit above fish.
Maybe I'm a shellfish, but or a jellyfish, but that's only if I it's only if I could liquidate all my liquid JPEGs.
Well, I am not telling you what I am.
We already know you have like 5% of the supply of Cardano. Okay.
Okay, this is
10% of all of the rugs on the entire chain.
And shout out to our good friends over at Levy and Angel Finance. So first, we want to say thank you to the amazing Cardano community for being so patient with us. Levy is up and running. Everything seems to be working pretty well. There are still a few bugs that we're ironing out, and they should largely be solved over the next day. Borrowers have 24 hours from now to pay back their loans. Please try to do so, and so on. I want to, on this, so I tried to send some money off. If you guys are having a problem with NAMI, apparently NAMI is still having issues with the Chang hard fork. It wouldn't let me use a handle, which it always does. And it wouldn't let me send money to a specific, well, I only tried one exchange. It would not let me send money to that exchange or a handle. I had to send money to a different wallet, then send that money from that wallet to the exchange, and then also from that wallet to someplace else. So if you guys are having a problem with NAMI, I do believe it's probably still the Chang hard fork not being updated yet in the code. So let's see. Boom, boom, boom. And here we go. You know him, you love him. He'll be on here tomorrow. How could you not be bullish on Cardano's future? This is just a glimpse into what Big Pay and the team at Atrium Lab are building. Imagine having an idea that impresses Charles Hoskinson. So, and I sent this to G Blades today. You're in that chat, John. I posted this in that chat. And so you guys, he was asking us about, staking rewards and this and that. So Big Pay here. We met him at Rare Evo. Super cool dude. He has a little or even some alpha for you.
So I know yesterday you had an interview with Charles Hoskinson. I know you talked to him over in the fancy section of the Rare Evo conference. Tell me about that conversation. I know you impressed him. There was this idea you had. Tell me about that idea.
Yeah, sure. So this is something that we actually announced yesterday for the first time. And what we've realized is there's this parameter on Cardano called A0. And A0 is currently, it equals 0.3. So what does that mean? It means that anybody that has 72 million ADA in one stake pool pledged, they actually get 30% more ADA rewards than everyone else.
Dang.
The issue currently is that you have to have, at least, 72 million ADA, or even at 32 million or 34 million, you're going to be getting that 15% increase. What we've realized with the staking basket smart contract is we can use it to have users contribute to that pledge to actually offer the highest ADA staking rewards on Cardano for any user.
That's cool.
So normally you have to have 72 million to get that 30%. But if you use staking baskets, even with just 1,000 ADA, you could get that, up to 30% return by using pledge baskets through Atrium. And this doesn't exist anywhere else. It's a new idea.
So I thought that was really cool. We definitely need to get Big Pay on here. We definitely need to look into Atrium. But any of you guys that are looking for bigger rewards on your staking, check out Atrium. Watch this full interview. Full interview right there. I retweeted it. I think I did not retweet it.
So I know yesterday you had
I just retweeted it.
Probably retweeted it on the other one.
Or follow AJ Writes Crypto.
Tell me about that conversation.
Let's pause that.
You probably retweeted it on the other one.
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah, need some
Need
ADA
some
first.
ADA
but
first. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You
Don't
might
we
be able
all?
to steal it from some cross-chain people next time around or tomorrow at Snack launch. Be careful.
All right, I got two more things. So it's confirmed, says L. Dex Screener is definitely integrating Cardano, and they are now in contact with MinSwap, Dex Hunter, and Saturn Swap. As far as I know, Cardano community made this happen, and the Algo community gave us a hand. This is a W for onboarding people to ADA. See, now that will onboard people to ADA. If we get a listing on Dex Screener and they start listing all of all the tokens, you know what I mean? World Mobile token, all the good tokens plus the meme tokens. Yeah, I can see that. I use Dex Screener all the time when I'm looking up something. You know?
Yeah, I will say I was
I
in
know,
a space
you,
this morning.
Impressed him. Like there was this idea you had. Tell me.
I was in a space this morning with L and Dr. Oz, and they were talking to some cross-chain people about the pump fund of Cardano and blah, blah, blah. And there were just so many people that came up only to hate on the fact that people are even using Cardano, which is crazy. And they were like, I'm still waiting for my transaction to go through. I'm still waiting for my transaction to go through. And it was obvious that they were not using Saturn Swap. It was also obvious that they didn't actually know how to use the chain. So, I mean, it's fine. Right? There is a learning curve. People that don't understand won't understand until they do understand, in which case then, you know what I mean? It makes a lot more sense.
It may take longer on Cardano for a transaction to go through, but not longer than Sol, considering you got to put it through about 10 times before it to actually catch. Just saying. Although, SWI is freaking fast, bro. Freaking fast.
Yeah, I mean, XRD is freaking fast too.
Yeah, I was sending some money around yesterday, the day before on SWI, and not just on SWI, but like to SWI, to my SWI wallet, and bro, it was freaking instantaneous, super quick. And another thing, something I have been talking about, an anonymous D-Rep already has 1.6 billion ADA to vote with. What's your thoughts on this?
Yep.
Okay, so Big Pay said this actually turned out to be a bug on a specific website. Now that I've got your attention, you need to get involved in governance. We need millions of D-Reps. That's awesome. So, I mean, either way, I did manipulation incoming. Okay. So apparently it was a bug, but this is
a real scenario that could happen.
Yeah. You know, what happens when was it freaking well, no, what is it? Exit liquidity. Damn it. I can't type right now. Oh, I'm not even in the right section. Either way, Dr. Oz posted something earlier.
Do you want that? Ufazu, do you want me to post that link for you right here, right now? I have it. I can get it.
Yeah, drop it in the chat for everybody. Let's see, post.
Oh, sheesh. This is the test server. This is not the real server. Here's the real server.
Where is it? Oh, okay. It was actually Dr. Oz reposting that. But yeah, this is exactly what we've been talking about could be the problem. You know, you start getting people, they start pooling their resources together and this and that. And before you know, they're, you know,
pushing things
basically
through.
What I said, true democracy does not work. It doesn't work. The United States is not a democracy. True democracy, as in the popular vote, does not work. If we were a true democracy, everything would look exactly like New York, Chicago, and California. So
Dukes, come on, sir. I'm not gonna send scam links in
don't
here.
click it, it's a scam.
But
All right,
here
so
is
that's
the
it.
Discord link to Atrium Labs. But anyways, that's all she wrote, guys. It was fantastic. Thank you for joining us. Make sure to mint a boss if you haven't already. You know, and put in some collection offers because you might just get them.
And remember, we will be 1 hour early tomorrow.
Yep, 1 hour early tomorrow.
Yep.
Click mine. Need the invites. LOL. Okay, that sounds good. Wherever you put it, where'd you put it? Is it in the Discord? Maybe. Maybe it's in the Discord. But all right. Everybody have an excellent night. And with that, we are out. Let's see. This one.